right, everybody. Hello. We are here. We are going to be doing some ranked for Pokemon Pocket. We're aiming for Master Ball. We probably won't make it today, but we will make it eventually. I believe that this season is my season. I'm going to be able to do it. Let me go ahead and see if I can activate the YouTube chat. Let me see if I can find that source. Ah, perfect. We're going to go ahead and activate that source. So now we have YouTube chat. That should be golden. All right, awesome. Hopefully that all works. Hopefully that is all good. I'm going to send some notifications that I am live on Discord, and then we can get going. So give me just 1 second. All right. We are live. Hop in to see if my deck can make it to Master Ball. Okay. Let's see, though. I feel confident in it. I feel confident in it that I'll be able to at least get kind of far. I feel like my deck is good. But, you know, you never know until you run a few. Now, I ran a few because I was in Great Ball, so I was like, there's literally barely any reason to not test it out. And it was working well, and I also pulled the full arts for the main cards in the deck. So I was like, well, I have to use this deck. It's like, it's a must. So let's go ahead and see. Person, hello, welcome in. Welcome in. I'm actually going to do one more quick thing. And, well, nah, I feel like I could just show off the deck here, and then I could talk about it, like, while we're playing as well. But this is the deck. I'm actually going to do one quick thing, because I really like these sleeves. I don't have enough to get a full list here, but I think I'm gonna swap some things around just to do that. What deck are we running? We're running Silvally Rampardos. I was able to pull 2 full art Silvallis, so I felt like it was really speaking to me. I could show off like all the cards that I have for the set so far. I really don't have that much. Here, let me go ahead and flip the order here. So I have not pulled a Buzzwole EX, like just a normal one. I pulled 3 Tapu Kokos, so I thought about running Tapu Koko. I might do that later on. I pulled 1, I think, of these. Yeah, I pulled 1 of the Lycanroc EX. I want to pull 1 more Nihilego because I really like poison decks. So I want to kind of run that. I haven't gotten a Guzzlord EX, which is another one that's a shame. I want to get 1 more of these, Stoutland, because I want to try Stoutland and Gallade EX, because I feel like that would be really fun. So I want to be running that. 1/1 Buzzwole deck because I have 2 Immersive Arts, but I'm missing 2 Celesteela. Oh my word. You have 2 Immersive Arts? Bro, I don't got nothing. I will say I pulled 1 of these, and then these are really nice. But I have not pulled 2, and you really need 2. I got 1 of the full art Celesteela. I got 2 full art Silvally, 2 full art Blacephalon, but like Blacephalon unfortunately really sucks. 1 full art Pheromosa. So if I could get 1 more Buzzwole, I could run. I'm pretty sure I could run. Yeah, I could run this at full blast. It's so trash. What do you mean? Buzzwole's really, really good. But Blacephalon, I think is what you're talking about. Yeah, Blacephalon is unfortunately really bad. If it was maybe 1 fire, 2 colorless, maybe better, but still, yeah, unfortunately. I saw someone in a tournament running this with Moltres. Yeah, Blacephalon. Running this with Moltres EX. Yeah, and I also pulled this. But, like, who's going to be using this? So, unfortunately, not the best pulls so far. I'm still missing some stuff, but I pulled enough Gladions to make this work. How many of these did I pull? I have 5 Lusamine. Okay, never mind. But yeah, so we're just gonna immediately hop in. I'm pretty sure YouTube chat is also working, but you know, we'll see. We're currently on a 3-win streak. I'm pretty sure that I haven't done any fights in Ultra Ball, but I think it's not this season, but the next season where the winning streak continues. Because I know they said they were gonna change that, and that you can't fall out as soon as you get into a rank. You can't fall out of it, which is really nice. If they add that, if that's this season, I'll be running this all the time. Okay, we're going first, which is really bad for this deck, but that's okay. You got a rare candy. Well, you know, that's not horrible. Mimikyu does 60 damage and then 20 also does 20 damage to one of my Pokemon, or his Pokemon, I mean. I need to grind ranked. I didn't play it all last season. I barely played it all last season also. I have to run Professors here because I really need to get a Skull Fossil. Oh, there we go. And a Savali. Well, we just got the best of both worlds. Now, unfortunately, Type Null has a retreat cost of 2. But that's okay. I think, though, what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Well, let's see what I draw next turn. No, that red card was so good. Rampardos, rare candy. Okay, well, my Silvali's gone, which sucks a little bit, but that's okay. Poison Barb, fantastic. We love to see it. Okay, a bit unfortunate there. That is a bit unfortunate. That will do 60 damage to me next turn. If I get poisoned, then I'm completely out. I have to put an energy on here, but I have to rare candy too. I have to get this out. Rampardos, please just stay on here. Azure, hello, welcome into the stream. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, we're running this deck. I really wanted to get the Acerola because I think this design is really cool looking. Unfortunately, though, we're gonna get hit pretty bad. I'm assuming. Unless they're just going to let this. Sorry, it's been a while. Hey, man, it's been a while for me, too. Don't worry at all. Let's go ahead and run. Maz! It's really loud on my end. Oh, my goodness. But Maz with the 44 months. Welcome in as well, Maz. Okay, this is... Shoot, what do I do here? I think I put an energy on Rampardos. Do I attack? Because I attack, I get 10 points of damage. I think I have to let him do that, right? But yeah, Maz, thank you so much for 44 months. I think I have to attack. I want to be poisoned here. Poison will let me get my Mon off the screen. Yeah. I guess maybe that was actually a really bad play. Oh. Okay, well that worked. Azure, thank you for the follow. This is a bit unfortunate. He could definitely attack this turn, dealing 60 Rampardos. He'll actually deal 110. I have to throw Skull Fossil out. Oh, that sucks. Poison Barb on Giratina too. Dang. I'm assuming he's going for the Shadow hit here. Yeah. So what's the Acerola do again? Is it just 40 damage? Okay, yeah. Not a good start for us. We got red carded pretty bad. Choose one of Pokemon that has damage on it and move 40% of its damage. Oh, I see. That's what it is. Baz, you and I have been here longer than I have. Let's go. Welcome in. Welcome in, you guys. Thank you guys so much for hopping in. Silvally, that is not good. I needed the other one. Well, unfortunately, I'm going to get dealt 60 points of damage because I'll also be poisoned. And unfortunately, Silvally does not have enough to live a chaotic impact. So this is a loss here, I'm thinking, unfortunately. Not a great way to start off the stream, but not bad. Because it's close. If I draw... Wait, hold on. If I draw red, I win. If I draw red, ideally I tie. Yeah. I have a 1 in 10 chance of winning. If I can pull... Unless he retreats. Does he retreat? That's fine. Wait, that's actually really good for me. Gladion. Rare candy. Dang it. Dang it. Wander, hello. Welcome into the stream as well. Please give me red. Dang it. Unfortunately, I'm just going to pull Gladion here. Gladion. And we're just going to... I'm going to... Yeah, I guess I have to force a tie. But I don't even know if he'll... I forgot to put an energy out. I'm so stupid. I forgot to put an energy onto Type Null. Oh my word, I'm an idiot. And it didn't even matter. Okay, it didn't matter. But that was done. No, he can KO with Mimikyu. Yeah. Okay. I mean, it didn't matter. I'm out of touch. I'm out of touch right now. I am out of touch, but that's okay. I think I go back down to Great Ball, but that's okay. We'll bring it back, and it'll be fine. Easily. Okay. We got a really unfortunate there. Yeah, okay. We did get ranked down by 1 point. That's okay. We just win the next one. Easy. We win the next one, it's all good. We'll grind together. Exactly. Exactly. If we run up into each other on ladder, that would be crazy. There's so many people playing ranked right now. Let's go ahead and run it back. Let's get back up to Ultra Ball, baby. Let's get up to Ultra Ball. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. I believe in Silvally. I believe that Silvally is good. Going second's great. We always start with a type null. We have Gladion as well, and we have a Skull Fossil. Was that Fighting Energy? So that could also be... It could be a Lycanroc deck. No, we're mirroring. Okay. Luckily, shoot. He's got the Skull Fossil too. Okay. He's got a Rocky Helmet. This guy is running tools. Interesting. I think I'm definitely going Professor's Research here. Yeah, I go Professor's Research every single time. Do I draw Silvally? Gladion and Type Null. Well, nope, but these two Gladions are 100% what we need. I am not attacking. The attack does not matter. Because we could one-shot next. We just one-shot in just a second. He's got another... Okay, he's evolving. Where does he put his energy? I see. Okay. I could have probably put the other Type Null down, but that probably would have been bad. Not going to press you about it, but you and I need to play Night Raid. Eventually. Yeah, I still need to play... Okay, well, there goes my Skull Fossil. Well, that sucks, but that's fine. I still need to play the DLC for Elden Ring. I still haven't even done that. Life's been busy. Okay. What do we pull? Rare Candy. Sad, but that's fine. We throw another Type Null down. Gladion. Get me that Silvally. Thank you. And we'll throw this. Boom. We have supporters that we can play, so we're going to be dishing out damage, which is great. The unfortunate thing will be is if they have Rampardos immediately. That will be bad, because then we lose. Unfortunate. Unfortunate, but we'll see. If they put Craniados out right now, I'm scared. But that's probably what they have to do anyway. Those two cards, one of them better not be Rampardos. Okay, fine. I guess. That sucks though, bro. Oh my word. That's insane. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do all that damage, even if I do Sabrina here. Okay. Can I win this? Mars. Mars is useless. I can't use Great Candy. Gladion gets me my evolution, but that doesn't save me. Sabrina, they could just discard the Skull Fossil next turn. I have to research. Rampardos? Rampardos. Alright. We'll just do a quick blow and... Okay, cool. We got the luck that we needed. Alright. Fantastic. Dang! That really sucks. They got the evolution. Like, they had no cards to draw. They just drew exactly, and I mean exactly the evolution, which is crazy. Alright, we'll just win the next one. It's fine. Win the next one and we're fine. I don't think I need to switch decks. I think this deck is fine. We just got unfortunate luck the first 2 rounds of the day. We win this next one, we're back to where we were. We'll be back to where we were. It'll be fine. Okay. Alright, alright. Go ahead and do a stretch and a half here. It'll be fine. Or I can run back like an old deck. But I really liked Silvally. Going first, though, with Silvally is not the best. Okay, we do have the Skull Fossil. We do not, though... have Rare Candy or Rampardos for Skull. But that doesn't mean we can't pull it. Also Lightning, so it could be... If they have Zero Aura, that'd be crazy. They have Tapu Koko or Choreo is normally what they run. Not a lot of other Lightning Mons out right now. Also, Discord is still crazy loud. Oh my word. We're going first. Oh! I see. I kind of like a Luxray deck. Let me turn off Discord, though. It's kind of loud. Oh, nope. That is not how we do it. There we go. I will put Do Not Disturb on for a little bit. There we go. Okay. Togedemaru and Shinx, huh? Hide. Unfortunately, even if they get a flip of heads, it won't matter all that much. They have 3 cards in hand. They have 2 basics with 1 Pokeball. I forget how... It doesn't really matter. I can't, like, crit or anything. Sabrina... I can't Sabrina. Mars does nothing. I think I just have to kind of, like, take this turn to do nothing. And just do some damage, I guess. Cool. So we do 40 damage. I think it'd be really cool if Type Null and Silvally had a ability where they do damage depending on their energy that they hold or something like that. That'd be kind of cool. Flip Coins it could do 50 damage. I see. That's fine. Yeah, they could do 50 damage because I knock them out next turn. Alright. Pulled Rampardos. That's not bad. Oh, they just concede. Why would they concede? Alright, well, we take those. We take them to the bank. We'll cash that in to be right where we started off the day. Boom, there we go. Ultra Ball. Yay, we're back. Okay, I think almost exactly like point-wise where we were. Because you lose 7, and then you lose 4 and 4. Nah, we're a little bit behind, but that's fine. Run it! Silvally. I know Silvally's good. Silvally, I believe in you. Silvally, I believe in you. I believe in a Silvally. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Alright, Silvally, I believe. Especially since we're going second. That's good. We have a Gladion as well. Okay. That's good. Tater with the prime sub. Thank you, Tater, for the 10 months in a row, my guy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you, my guy. How's it been? Hope you're doing good. Love the hype. Okay, so we're going up against the Buzzwole deck. Without a Buzzwole to start. Silvally's great. Do I run Iono? No, I don't. I like the hand that I have. Who's more threatening? I think the Pheromosa could be, but I don't have Skull Fossils, so I feel like I could just... I just use Gladion here. Just to pull things out of the deck. Another Silvally, sure. We'll do this. And do a quick blow for some damage. Okay, doesn't matter. Even with Leaf's shield, both of them get knocked out easily next turn. Because we do 100 damage with Silvally and Brave Buddies. 40 damage is fine. Honestly, okay, they threw down another Kartana. That's fine. 40 damage, that's half of our health, but we're about to evolve anyway, so it's all good. Another Gladion. Okay, that's actually perfect. Because now we've used the 2 supporters that could brick us. Which is fantastic. So we throw down Type Null, put an energy on the Type Null in front of us, and we evolve into Silvally. And then we do 100 damage. Bada bing, bada boom, easy, Kartana gone. Now, I don't even know what their best play right here is. I guess it's probably Pheromosa to do damage on the Type Null in the back. Yeah. But they haven't pulled Buzzwole yet, but hopefully they don't. Person, thank you so much for the lurk. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Because they could still lose a mean. But they don't have Buzzwole out, so they can't throw it in front now, which is good. I Professor's research here. I can't Iono. If they haven't gotten a Buzzwole EX yet, that's really good for me. Let's research. Rampardos. Okay, and Mars. Do that. We'll throw down the evolution as well. Because we just want to make sure we don't lose that. Okay, Brave Buddies. 100 damage. Easy. And then we're hoping for them to just put an energy on Kartana and do some damage. And so Volley will still live. Okay. There's their Pokeball. If they go out into... They probably throw Buzzwole down. I don't know if they run Kartana, Pheromosa, and Celesteela. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So... Yeah. Are you just going to attack? Or are you just... Okay, you're swapping into Buzzwole. For Luzamine, probably. Leaf's Cape. That's fine. Also okay. I don't have a red. How much? They have 2 discarded energy? Or they have more, probably, because they have 3 discarded energy. I feel like Mars here is probably a good one. Oh, Sabrina was the game, Ender. I messed up. That's fine. I still do not see a way where we can lose, so that's fine. But that is risking it a little bit, because they could do a bunch of healing, and if they throw down another, like, Mon now, it's unfortunate. There's a Pokeball. If they throw down a Buzzwole EX. I messed up, though. I feel so stupid for messing that up. Because I was just like, sometimes I don't take full account of what's in my hand, and I feel like I just need to do that more. Oh, Celesteela. Okay, so they're swapping in Kartana, I guess. No, they're swapping in Celesteela. Okay, but I Sabrina next turn. That's fine. I assume they don't really have a play. Yeah, they have Lusamine. They have Erica. Okay. Alright. I'm going to... If I Sabrina, they could just bring in the Buzzwole and it'll be low. So I'm just gonna... But I only have 1 Sabrina. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do the Sabrina here. Do the Sabrina play. Bring out Buzzwole. He won't go down this turn. But that's fine. The maximum they could heal is another... Basically 70, and even then that's not enough. I don't have Guzma in this deck to get rid of Leaf Capes. I feel like I should add 1 though. Maybe I could get rid of no, I love Mars though. And I have a giant cape specifically for Solgaleo decks. Okay, there's Lusamine. Put onto Celesteela. Oh, I see. I see. They're going to try and do damage with Moonbathimum, but it does no damage. I feel like they just concede after that. Rare Candy. I'm going to go Professor's Research here. Do I draw the... Finally get the Skull Fossil that I need. So next turn I can win. So I'll do 100 damage here. And then everything they can pretty much throw at us will go down in a single hit to Rampardos. And we haven't even lost a single point yet, which is fantastic for us. Yeah, they just concede. All right, perfect. We got the victory there. Nice. All right. Double wins in a row, baby. Okay. Yeah, no win streak points. That should probably be the next. I think that's the next, what is it, the next set? No. season. I think the next season they're going to add it where you can't drop down, and I believe Ultra Ball and Master Ball get the streaks winning as well. Don't know that for sure. Don't know that for sure. But I think that's what it said. I think that's what the notice said. All right, but we got a victory. We'll take it. Okay. But now we got another one. Another grass deck. So we're probably going up against the same kind of deck. Never mind. It is the it is a Meowscarada deck. Is it Meowscarada and Buzzwole? That'd be interesting, actually. That actually wouldn't be that bad. Well, they got a really good hand to start. Pokeball and Research. We got 2 Research. Okay. Gladion. No, I just Professor's Research here. Research, draw 2. Rampardos. Craniados. That sucks a bit. That's okay. Quick Blow. Do some damage. Cool, 20. That's fine. I think they keep Sprigatito in. And they use Cry for Help. But they did draw 3 cards that turn. They probably have some evolutions. Do they use rare candies, maybe? Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh, and then there's Silvally. I'm gonna use no, I use Professor's Research so I can possibly get the Skull Fossil starting to evolve here. There it is. There's 2 of them. So we'll throw him down, and we'll throw him down. Then we can throw Silvally up. And put an energy on him. And then swing. Now, they might have a rare candy. But they probably would have evolved last turn if they did do that. I don't know. What do they got? I have Gladion next turn no matter what. Mars would be amazing right now. If they don't, like, do anything about it. Sprigatito. Do they not have any of... They have no evolutions? Dang, I don't think these guys have pulled any Evos. That's unfortunate. Yep. Okay. So draw. We got Rampardos. Let's just evolve into Craniados. Put an energy on him. Throw down a Gladion to get our final Type Null. Or Silvally. Didn't matter. Just throw him down. And then we do 100 damage. Bada bing, bada boom. Gone. And so even if they evolve into Florigato next turn, I can Sabrina. Or I can Mars. I mean, I have the abilities to win here. What's the Silvally deck? Oh, I'll show you after this. But it's basically using Silvally, and they conceded. Silvally and Rampardos. Because they require low energy, and fighting's not that bad right now. So here, I'll show you. Okay. 3 win streak. Forgot about that one. Okay, I didn't send things. That's my bad. Here, I'll show off the deck real quick. So this is the deck that I have. It is running 2 Rampardos, 2 Skull Fossil, 1 Craniados with 2 rare candies, so we can get to Rampardos as best we can because Rampardos is insanely strong. And then we run 2 Type Nulls, 2 Silvally, and basically, if you don't know what Silvally does, so Type Null is like a 2 retreat, 1 colorless. You put an energy on it, it can do 20 damage, and you flip a coin. If heads, it does 20 more. That's like, okay. But Silvally, for 2 energy, if you, it'll do 50 damage, but if you use a supporter this turn, it will do double that. So it'll do 100 damage. For 2 energy and an easy evolution, it can really do that. We have a lot of supports here. We have a total of 8. We have 1 Giant's Cape because Silvally has 110 HP, so if I have a Giant's Cape on top of that, I have 130, and I can live a Solgaleo attack, which is why I only have 1. I don't really bank on that. 2 Research, 1 Sabrina, 1 Mars, 1 Iono, 1 Red for doing a little bit more damage for KOs, and 2 Gladion. Gladion, basically, you play it, you pull a random Type Null or Silvally from your deck, and that is your supporter that you use for the turn as well. So they all kind of coincide and work well together. So that is the deck. Hopefully it can show it off really well in this next fight as well against Mamba number 16. They've had so many Mambas out right now. All right, so let's see. Can we do it? Probably. We're on a win streak right now, so I'm feeling confident. Let's see. Going second is what you really want. Missing 2 Gladion or however it's spelled. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right. Also with this deck, you'll always start with Type Null, which is good. We also have a Skull Fossil and a Rare Candy, a Mars as well. Ooh. The old Mankey. Okay. I have not seen this Mankey in a while. This is what I think the first promo that came out. Also, fighting against us is not good. The mirror matches can be kind of difficult if you're running Type Null. Let's see. We got a Sabrina, which doesn't do much. We have to research here. We could have done Mars, actually. Probably would have been better, but drawing cards is... Yep. Yep. We drew cards, which is basically what we wanted. If they knock out our Type Null right now, that's fine. We have Rampardos now. We have Rampardos next turn for 1 energy. Otherwise, if they don't really put anything down, I'll just play Mars. Another research. They're drawing more cards. Don't play that many cards this turn, and this Mars is going to go crazy. They have a Skull Fossil as well. Primate. They need to do a lot of damage. Okay. That's fine. Alright, what do we draw? What do we draw? Craniados. I really want to use... I have to Rare Candy. But I have to get Professor, because if I could pull Silvally, that's really, really good. So let's go ahead and try... Oh, nope, not that. Professor's Research. If I could draw Silvally from these 11 cards... Perfect. We'll throw Silvally down, and we can knock out Primeape, which is great. And then if they have Rare Candy and Rampardos, we just beat that, because we have our Rampardos already set. And they have to attack first, knocking out Silvally, dealing 50 damage to themselves, so they'll be at 100, maximum 120, and Rampardos is 130. So this is looking good. And we can Mars next turn, or we actually really want to use maybe Gladion, because Gladion can brick, where it's kind of a dead card in your hand if you don't play it. But seems like things are going well. Okay, there's that. They're going to do a decent amount of damage, but we are going to be able to knock out this Craniados, which is nice. I think... Do I use Mars? He's got... What is that? 5 cards in their hand? I think that's 5. I can kind of see with the Darkrai, like, skin. But... I think we're fine. Yeah, I mean, attack, why not? Why not? There's no point of not attacking here. But I do think maybe I play Gladion just for consistent on having Mons, I guess. Actually, I think Sabrina's the right play. Because I knock out the old Amber. And then they bring in Craniados back, they Rampardos, and we're still in the same situation. So let's just go ahead and do that. If we Sabrina now, they give me the old Amber that I can knock out. And Brave Buddies knocks out old Amber, making them lose another point, or give it to me, I guess. And then they bring in Craniados, and that's it. They can evolve. They don't have to. No matter what, I have Rampardos in the back, and he's ready to cook. Because unless they have an X speed and something that could knock out Silvally in 1 turn and live a head smash from Rampardos, I don't think there's something like that in the game right now. So Iono's fine. They're looking for Rampardos, I think, but even if they do find it, it's not going to matter. Old Amber's fine. There's the Rampardos that they found, but we still win. They're going to get dealt 50 damage to themselves, and then we attack and we win. As easy as that. And if they don't attack, then we attack with Silvally. So let's see. What do they do? What do they do? My opponent conceded the second round, the second the round started. Well, that honestly, you take those to the bank as well. Mamba number 16. You got anything? Okay, they're going to go for that play, which is fine. I'm going to do this. Do I play Iono or do I just do 50 damage? Actually, no. I do Iono, so I have to force them to... they can't attack with Rampardos if they do that now. Giant's Cape, Red, and Gladion. That's fine by me. I'll throw an energy on the Skull Fossil. Brave buddies. Now, Rampardos can't knock anything out without knocking itself out. I think he's on lock. Even if they bring out... Yeah, Aerodactyl EX. I have red now, so it doesn't matter. They have to put... they have to take out... put an energy on Rampardos to swap out Aerodactyl EX for them to live the next round. And even then, I can swap Silvally out for Rampardos and do an EX. But I think that's what they're going to do. They're going to try and stall a little bit more, but they can't, unfortunately, do that. Hello, Aerodactyl. How's it going, my man? Alright. They can't attack. They can't get another energy for Land Crush or whatever. And so we win. So, we go ahead and retreat into Rampardos. Throw down a red. And then 150 damage to Aerodactyl. And there we go. All done. Game over. Without losing a single point. Without losing a single mon. I think Silvally and Rampardos is good. I really think it's good. I just, it can brick sometimes. If you're going first, it's a little bit harder. But then you can bank on, like, Type Null getting knocked out and then having a Rampardos, you know? So I think this deck is good. I really like this deck. I really, really do. I think people should try it. It's not that hard to build either. So, highly recommend it. Alright, let's do another round, though. Battle! See if we can get another victory. For the books. What? That's a crazy name. Alright. We're on a win streak right now. Win streak of 4. Okay. Let's keep this win streak going, shall we? Okay, we're going first, so let's see if I can bring this deck to a victory in first. Going up against... Okay, going up against the Buzzwole deck, I'm assuming. That's another Sprigatito. That doesn't mean it can't be Buzzwole. But the main power of Buzzwole is that it can be very strong in the beginning. But if they're... Okay, Pokeball. If they put an energy on Sprigatito, they can only do 60 damage because I'm not an EX. I don't have any EXs in this deck. While Rampardos is weak to Grass, it's not terribly. So. What do they do? They have another basic in their hand. I know they do. Are they going to reveal it to see what kind of deck they're running? That's the only thing that I think that could be like, oh, maybe not. Okay, so they're running Decidueye Sprigatito and a Rocky Helmet. That's fine. I don't need to attack next turn then, is what I'm hearing. Because even if they evolve... Yeah, no, I'll be fine. Another Type Null. Fantastic, actually. I am not worried about a Meowscarada, actually. I'm, like, 0 worried about that. I think, though, I will do... If I do Sabrina now, they can just retreat it back out. But then they could get another basic down next turn. Have they used 2 Pokeballs? They haven't. I'm just gonna risk it. I'm gonna play it safe. I hope they don't red card. That would be kind of bad. Because I really need my Sabrina and Silvally. Let's see. Yeah, they just put an energy on Rowlet. Do they evolve anything? If they evolve into a Dartrix, that'd be fine. Rare Candy? No! Okay. Then we are golden. That was the right play. Huge. Rare candy's fine. Evolve into Silvally. Put another energy on him. Sabrina in the Rowlet, and we'll knock it out. I'm not worried about Sprigatito. Okay, there we go. Boom. Now we have red. You don't need to have an EX on your opponent's field to use red, which is actually awesome. You can just use it. And there's no Meowscarada EX in this game yet, so they have a Rowlet again. And another Sprigatito. That's fine. Now, the thing that does kind of suck is Decidueye EX can cook me a little bit. Because I do not have... I think I have to use my red here just to knock out the Sprigatito. I don't have anything to, like, shuffle their hand. I would love to have a Mars right now instead of using that red. That would be amazing. Okay, they can knock out Silvally this next turn. They can knock out Silvally next turn. If they're running the EX. If they're not, then that's also fine. Okay, research. They have to have a rare candy and the EX now. How many cards do they have left in their... Yeah, exactly. They have 3 cards left in their deck versus my 11. Because I've had 0 draw power. Okay, there it is. Leaf Cape as well. I've used my Sabrina. Okay. Pierce the Pain can knock out Silvally. Lucky enough for me, though, they can't necessarily knock out Typenol. Also, where did that guy go? He's going and answering a text, I'm assuming. That's not horrible. And we put a Giant's Cape on Typenol so he can live a Razor Leaf. And then we just do a little damage. Okay. Unfortunately, we're only doing 20. But that could be enough depending on what they have. But they have gotten all the drawing power in the game they possibly could have. I didn't even get a Gladion. I didn't get a Professor's Research. They have... Look at all those cards they've used. They have 2 cards left. I have 10 cards left. And the fact that it's this close is crazy. They have to go for Razor Leaf. They can't attack my Skull Fossil right now. Another Leaf's Cape on Sprigatito is fine. Okay. Yeah, that is right play. Giant's Cape saves me. Okay. I would love to pull Silvally or Professor's Research here. I would love to pull Silvally and Rampardos. That's what I want. Gladion and Gladion. Okay, make fun of me a little bit more, why don't you? These are technically it, but... that sucks. That really sucks. I'm not going to be able to do enough here. I've already used red. I need... Well... Yeah, no, I need to do flip heads twice in a row to do enough damage to knock out Decidueye. That's okay. You know, they pulled their perfect hands, you know? And rare candy. Yeah, bring out the Meowstic. Bring out the Meowscarada. Do whatever you need to do. They can honestly... I think it's smarter of them to bring that out now. Oh, never mind. They have a almost max HP Decidueye. It didn't even matter. Okay, well, Gladion is now basically a dead card. It could pull a Silvally, but it doesn't even matter now. Okay. Let's see. I need Rampardos. That's actually something. I could pull Rampardos from this. I need it to win. Have a chance of winning, at least. Okay, not over quite yet, but it's dangerously close. Oh, wait, no, it's completely over because Razor Leaf just knocks me out. Because I'm weak. I forgot. Wait! If they're answering a text for too long, I could win! But I can't believe they're making me wait here. They're like, hey, babe, yeah, I'm just clowning this guy on Pokemon Pocket right now. But I'm making him wait, you know. So, you know, I'll get back to you later. Bye. That's what this guy's doing, basically. We're just waiting for him to finish texting his online girlfriend, and then we can finally continue the match where he just hits one button and he wins. That's insane. But I will absolutely take a victory here. But they would need to be out for 3 minutes. And I would need to pull Rampardos. So it's not like there is barely any chance of me winning this game. There's 20 seconds for this round, but all he needs is 3 to hit Decidueye EX, Razor Leaf. Are you serious? Is he clowning me? Okay, I gotta play my rounds fast. I didn't think that was gonna be possible. Okay. Gotta go quack. Okay, great. I'm so happy. And he's back now. Great. So I just waited all that time for nothing? Awesome. Because now he's here. Okay, bro. You get absolutely 0 thanks from me. What a douche, dude. Annoying as hell. Alright. Get all the draw power in the entire game and then just memes. Get this guy out of here. Alright. Battle. Let's go for another round. Amaha. We can do it. We got this. We got this. I think I saw Solgaleo there, and we're going first. Oh, it's fire. Yeesh. Litten. Oh, okay. Okay. Research, I'll take. I can take a research. Rampardos, rare candy. Fantastic. Doesn't help in the slightest. I think they just... are they playing... Wait. I'm not upset. Not completely upset by that, at least. That's okay. That's okay. 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 Not upset at all, actually. Not upset at all. Now, the thing that does suck a little bit is if they have... Shoot, dude. If they have... What is it? Skull Fossil, please? Damn. If they have Incineroar and a rare candy in here, this knocks out my Type Null. Unless I use a Giant's Cape. So we're doing this so I can attack this turn. And because they have Fire Fang. Fire Fang does 30 damage and then burns, which does 20 damage here. Okay, that kind of sucks because if they didn't have it, at least. Let's see. What do they have? Do they have the rare candy? They have Pokeball. Are they running Incineroar and Charizard? I've seen people run both. Oh, the Alolan Marowak. Also, there's the call. Incineroar EX now. That's fine. Fire Fang does 30. Then we get dealt 20 points of damage from the burn. We need to flip heads here to live. Nope. Okay. That's... Oh. Huge. Huge, actually huge. Okay. We are going to... Did I use a... I didn't use a support this turn, so I'm going to do this. Grab my last Silvally here. Okay. And I'll evolve him now. Just to put him on the board. And we do 100 damage. Now, lucky enough, we have a Rare Candy, a Craniados, and a Rampardos. So, we're cooking fine. They're going to go for Scars, Charge, Smash. And that's going to knock out Silvally. But that's fine. Because I get to bring out my boy, Skull Fossil. Who looks like nothing. But if you give him just a little love and a little bit of time and a little candy, he can evolve into a big boy and knock out Incineroar EX and whatever they bring out next, probably. Cool. So that's 2 points for me. And then they probably bring out Litten. Yeah, if they have a Rare Candy and another Incineroar EX, that's crazy. Okay. That's enough for me to win. Cool. Yeah, they just concede. All right. Nice. And I had Craniados, which would have done the same thing. So, I didn't have to, like, have Rampardos there. I was lucky enough where I had enough of what I needed to win. Okay. But we're doing good so far. We were on a decent win streak. We had one loss, but now we're back. We're almost halfway through 1. We can move on to class 2. Oh, this man has spent money on the game. Or is insanely lucky. I'm going to guess, though, that he has spent money on the game. Let me see what his layout is. Going first again. Damn. And he's dark. Okay. And we have 2 Gladions, so we're guaranteed to have Silvally when we need it. But this could be Nihilego, Darkrai, Giratina, which could be really annoying. This could be just a toxic build. Let's see. Zubat, Giratina, Darkrai. So this is also Arceus on top of that. That's crazy. Type null. Throw both you guys down. Okay. Yeah, just do 20 damage. Because that's all you need. They could have a Rare Candy. Yeah, this is gonna be a little rough. We can be okay. I don't know if I want to Mars that. I don't think so. I think I just get both Gladions out of the way. So I can pull up a Silvally, but I keep him in my pocket for now. And just do some damage with type null. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. I don't know I don't remember how much HP Crobat has, but I think it's like 130. Is my guess. I can't remember off the top of my head. Do they even have the Rare Candy? Of course they do. Do they have enough? Oh, okay, that's fine. I can knock him out next turn. I can knock out Crobat next turn unless they... Oh. That sucks. Okay. Is my play to wait and charge? I think I need to... I don't have either a Rare Candy, Craniados, or a Rampardos, so I need to throw the Skull Fossil out. Actually, that was the best play. And there we go. And in case they red card, I'm going to evolve them now. Okay. But what really sucks is I need to save that red. So if anything, I have to Mars next turn. Which is not good. I didn't think he would have Rare Candy, Crobat, and Dawn as his 3 of 4 cards left. Otherwise, I could have thought about that and used Giant Cape to live the attack. But it's okay. Honestly, the dumb play here is not attacking. They have to attack to knock out the Skull Fossil, I think. Right? Crobat definitely goes for that. Yeah. Okay. So there goes a Skull Fossil. If they have Sabrina and I don't draw Craniados, we're in big trouble. Let's see. Alright. That's Rampardos. It's not what I need. Actually, Mars is good here because they shuffle their entire hand and only draw one. Cool. And they can't destroy me with Darkrai. Unless they have a Giovanni, I guess. But they would have to have drawn the probably one Giovanni they have. Witty, if you have a Giovanni, okay, Pokeball. Probably for another... What do you even throw down? Another Zubat. Okay. We live this. Now, what would be nice is if I draw Rare Candy here. It's a 2 out of 9 chance and I can win. Okay. Unfortunately, that's not it, but I could still last another turn if I draw it right now. Iono, Silvally. Dude. Okay. That sucks. That sucks. Just put an energy on Darkrai EX, yeah. Just knock my ass out. Okay. Alright. That was a crazy deck. He drew perfect cards, which is insane. Wild pulls. Alright. It's okay. I think that was 2 losses in a row. Maybe... No, I think I won the last one. I don't remember. But we are now... How far are we? We're now about, like, maybe a 1/5 of the way through rank 1. We'll be fine. I think the amount you need to get to Master Ball is 1,000? No. 1,100? Right? I think it's 1,100. I can't remember off the top of my head what the amount is. But it's something like that. Going second's great. What are we going up against? Dark. Okay. We drew some decent cards, but I don't have Skull Fossil. What do we got? There's Darkrai. Yay! If I flip heads on Quick Blow and he doesn't have like a Giant's Cape or anything, we'll be fine. I think I have to play risky. I have to go for the play. Let's go. Professor's research is huge, actually. I'll take it. Wait. Yeah, no, I need to attack. It's not like the end of the world if I don't get it, but I have red, so I can knock him out next turn. Okay, just don't like use a potion. You can throw down Nihilego, and that still won't be enough to knock me out. All right, let's see. What are they throwing down? Okay, just Darkrai's going down this turn. Yep, cool. All right, well, that was a very quick victory there. Throw down Silvally. Put an energy on Silvally. And then a red to do 120 damage. And boom. And there we go. Game over. Quick and easy victory. I will take it. Goodbye, Yusei. Get out of here with your Darkrai antics. Cool. Super simple and easy victory there. Happy to get it. Okay. There we go. I'm getting close to... I didn't press thanks. I feel bad for that. That's my bad. That's my bad. Okay. Battle. Let's run it. Now we're going up against level 41 boy. I'm loving this deck. I honestly am really liking this deck. Especially because I have the full art Silvallis. I wish there was like full art Rampardos or something like that, but there's not. Going first. Okay. Grass as well. But I guess I have Skull Fossil and Rampardos and Professor's Research. Whoa. Okay, Kartana, Pheromosa, and Celesteela. So they didn't draw Buzzwole, but they don't need to. Oh, I drew the rare candy right then and there. All right. Draw 2. Rare candy and Professor's Research. Wow, what a turn. Now, I will be really sad if they use Sabrina and put energy onto Kartana. I will be sad if they go for that. Will they? Maybe. Oh, they're gonna do damage to. Oh, I see. They're gonna do damage to the Skull Fossil in the back, and bring Buzzwole out because that's crazy. If they don't have another, they didn't throw him out. Okay. I have the rare candies, and I have Silvally. Let me rare candy him now, so I don't forget. Bring Rampardos out. I'm going to just do... I'm going to draw 2. Rampardos and Iono. The Iono can be my play next turn. So let's just go ahead and... Okay, cool. Do some damage. Alright. Not a bad turn 3. What do they do? I don't think they keep Pheromosa in unless they want to like fully heal it up. In which case, my Silvally will still be primed to knock it out, even with the Leaf Guard. Or Leaf Cape, I mean. Let's see, what do they do? Cyrus. Interesting. I kind of like it, though. Ultra Thrusters. Oh, to bring in Kartana. Ah. Okay, to do 60. And they have another Kartana to knock it out afterwards. Okay. I like it. I like it. Craniados. I think I just evolved Silvally here. And I think I do Iono, even though I have... There's a 1 in 8 chance. I think I... Do I use Iono here? I think I do, because I want to get another basic out. Let me see. Cape, Candy, Craniados, Rampardos. Okay, so we still needed that, but now I don't have... That's actually really bad. I don't have a support. I've used 3 of my 8, so there's a 5... If there's 5 cards in there, that would be helpful. I didn't think about that. I think they bring in Pheromosa, which would be my best... Okay, thank you. I'm glad that they did that, because that gives me a chance. Just don't throw Buzzwole EX down. They research. I would love Mars now. Let's see. There's Buzzwole. Alright. That Cyrus really threw a wrench in plans. Okay. Pheromosa knocks out Rampardos. Does 20 to Silvally. And unfortunately can knock out Silvally. Because I'm assuming they have a Luzamine in there. Alright, let's see. If I can get a Skull Fossil now, I'm happy. That is really not what I need right now. Well, I have to hope. I could have Giant's Cape there, but it's not like it'll change anything. All the attacks that they can do. Big Punch, because they have a Luzamine, probably. Yep. Let's see. And I can't even really use a Sabrina. There's Lucamine. Yep. And Big Beat just knocks me out. Yep. Damn. Welcome back, person. Welcome back to the stream. I haven't gotten hit with a Cyrus in a while. That Pheromosa and Cyrus is probably a good combo. That literally won him the game, I'm pretty sure. Okay. A defeat. That's alright, though. That's all good. Okay. Run it back. Running it back. Alright. Wonder how many more matches I could do today. I wanted to see if I could get to rank 2, but I don't think I'm going to be able to make it to this stream. In this stream, I mean. Which is fine. I don't need it. I would have liked to, but I think I need... You need what? 850 to make it to rank 2? I don't know the numbers. Going first again. Yeesh. And it's dark. At least we have evolutions. Okay. Darkrai EX. Who could have seen this coming? Let's see. Okay. I will take that. I'll take a research here. We draw Cape and Silvally. Okay. And I can evolve into Craniados next turn as well. What? Giratina. Okay, I see. They're going second, and they have Giratina as well. Yum. And they have the Barb, too. Disgusting. I don't have... Another rare candy, so it's useless. I evolved Craniados. I have to attack, I think. I will get dealt 20 points, 40 points of damage. Type Null can survive 2 rounds of poison and the damage from Nightmare Aura. So I don't need to use Iono right now, especially because that's my only support that I could play right now. Okay, that is good. If he has no healing, I can knock out Darkrai EX next turn. If he has no healing. But let's see. Any potion, big Malasala, anything will stop me in my tracks. Let's see. This Silvally deck isn't treating me good. Yeah, it can brick sometimes, but I've had a lot of fun with it. Dawn. Well, I have Iono. If I draw Rampardos, I'm in a very good spot. And I have Iono to redraw. And there he is. So don't you feel silly. Don't you feel silly. Bye-bye. I probably should have still Iono'd for the draw power to get, what is it? The draw power to receive red for knocking Giratina EX out in a single turn. Because they need 3 turns to set this up. Unless they pull another Darkrai out. Yeah, Poison Barb's fine. I am happy that I'm beating Giratina EX decks and going first with it as well. Mars, I don't care too much about that. I do think I want to Iono, though, so I have a chance of drawing my Type Null or just another basic that I can use. Rampardos, Silvally, Rare Candy, Gladion, Gladion. Okay, well, that's kind of one. But at least I basically get... I have a chance next turn of getting what I need. Okay. If they draw a Darkrai EX, okay. There's a Giratina. I think they might actually swap out the Giratina this turn. Mars. That sucks. Because especially that's not what I needed. If they swap out now, I'm in big trouble. Because the poison's going to take me down. Yep. Oh boy. I need to get a Gladion badly, or a Skull Fossil or something. Alright. Rare candy. Not what I need to see. Head smash. It's gonna be a tie, I think. Do I lose? Because I get Darkrai EX now. I need to draw either one of my Gladion supports or a Skull Fossil or my other type null. So I have a 1/3 chance here. They can't not the crown rare Nihilego's fine. That doesn't change anything. They can't attack. They don't have any energy on the back. That doesn't change anything. Mars. Well, let me just go ahead and use it. I think it's a tie. I think it's a tie. What happens here? What happens? I think it's a tie. We both go down. I go to 3 points. He goes to 2. Or do I just get the victory? Because he got 2. It's a tie. Damn. That sucks. Nothing happens then, huh? Yeah, no change in points. Yeah, sure, man. It was fun fighting you. Poison, Nihilego, Giratina, Darkrai. Oh, I had so much fun. And I didn't even pull my type. If I pulled my type null, I would have won. Or my Skull Fossil. Literally anything, I would have been fine. That's fine. Kirito. Alright, let's see how we, what is it, Aincrad? Yeah, Aincrad. Let's see if we can beat the hero of Aincrad. Wonder what he would run in this meta. Probably Charizard. I think he'd run a Charizard deck. Okay. Speaking of, I saw that Charmander skin. We're going first. No, don't like that. Is it fire? It's psychic. Okay. We have double Gladion, so we're guaranteed Silvally. Unless we get a hit with a red card or a Mars or something. Psychic. Is it just Giratina EX? Yeah. Well, that sucks. Okay. That's actually really, really nice. I love to see it. Okay, we got Silvally. Cool. Alright. Let's see. They just need 2 turns to set up, and Giratina EX is done. So let's see. Ranked up to Great Ball 2. Nice. Let's go. You getting there? One thing I loved about Great Ball and oh, Gengar shuts down this deck. But I don't think he'll run it. Rare candy. Honestly, I'm gonna save the rare candy. No, I need to, in case he Mars, I have to use this rare candy now. Okay, throw him out. And I'm saving this Gladion because there's not a guarantee that I actually... Okay, if I draw red, I can knock out Giratina next turn, which would be amazing. If not, he's at 10. The Rise of Gengar? Yeah, there's some people running Gengar because Silvally's running around. Research. Because it kind of it doesn't shut it down, but it really decreases the amount of damage that you can do. So let's see. I think it needs to be in your active slot. The normal Gengar, it's an attack that you have to use with him. Candy. Is it EX? Does he swap it around? Nope, it's the attack. It's the attack variant. Does he swap the Giratina EX in the back? No, he doesn't. Okay, another Skull Fossil. We'll throw it down. Okay. Got a Gladion here, so I use my thing. My support for the turn. I draw my last type null. Throw that down. And do 100 damage. Unfortunately, it's not enough. But Giratina, if he wants to knock out my Silvally, he's going to have to hurt itself. Hopefully, he doesn't have any healing, but normally the Giratina decks, they have, like, Nurse Joy and stuff like that. I saw that. Interesting. Okay, that's fine by me. Yeah, now I can't use supports next turn, but that's fine. Because I could just swap out the Rampardos, and that knocks him out. So I can't use that. That's fine. Swap things around, and Rampardos can one-shot Gengar. So we'll do that. Boom. Easy. Okay. Rampardos deals with Gengar very well if you have him set up. And now this Giratina has no HP, nothing for its name. Nice, nice, nice. All right. Well, that was nice. That was an easy game. Love to see it. We even went up against one of the counters of this deck, which is a pure Psychic Gengar build. It does very good into this deck. And we even went first. All right. Well, that was a great game. Let's do a few more. It's 6:20 on my end. I want to stop around 6:45-ish. You know, like a decent amount of time, almost 2 hours. It's about an hour and a half, or hour 45. That's normally what I aim for. All right, what do we got? What do we got here? We're going second. Fantastic. Love to see it. And it's grass. Okay, we got Type Null, we got Silvally, we got Skull Fossil, Gladion. This is good. This is a good start. Okay. It's Sprigatito and Decidueye, which can be pretty annoying. But let's see, though. What do we pull? Double Skull Fossil. Part of me doesn't want to use my Gladion here, so I can use it next turn to guarantee knockouts. I could Mars right now. Gladion helps me grab stuff. I think I'm just gonna run the Gladion. That might be helping them out in the next round if they use a bunch of cards, but I just hope that they don't have anything. Let's see. What do they go for? Wherever they put that energy is going to be huge. There's Dartrix. They have Rare Candy and Meowscarada, then my Mars is... Okay, they have Florigato and Dartrix. Oh, man. Well, luckily, if they keep Sprigatito out here in front, then I don't need to use a support to knock it out. Unless they use a Leaf Cape on it. Which is nice. I am glad I used Gladion, though. That is fine. Sabrina. Okay. That's good. Now, the question is I think they throw out Florigato if I use Sabrina. But honestly, do I want to aim for that? Because there's... Yeah, I'll just knock out the Florigato. It's another thing that I can knock out. I've done damage to Sprigatito. Yeah, let me just knock this thing out. That thing's more dangerous than the 40 HP Sprigatito, right? That was at full health, now it's gone. Now, luckily, Decidueye can't one-shot me. If Dartrix doesn't evolve here, that's really good. Okay, it's doing... Oh, it's the other one. Okay, so it's doing 70 damage. Is it going to try and hit my backline, or is it going to try and hit Silvally? If he goes for the Skull Fossils in the back... That'll make Mars less useful. Because I have to go for full damage every single time with against grass decks. Otherwise, they heal too much. Yeah, okay. They kind of shot themselves in the foot there a little bit, making my Mars less useless. in a way. So let's see. Unless I pull a better support here. Rampardos. Okay. Do I still Mars? I think so. I still Mars here. Now, this energy gives them incentive to attack that and not Silvally. If they use Erica or anything that gives them above 50 HP. Okay, they're not using Erica. But if they use Potion or if they have a Leaf's Cape, I need to pull another support. What do they got? I think they're not gonna heal. Okay, that's good. Honestly, the Rampardos is not an issue for me. Okay. Giant's Cape. So Volley's going to be my main attacker here, so we're just going to throw that on him. This also makes it so I can live 2 hits from Meowscarada. I don't need to use a support to knock out Decidueye. So now it's 2 and 2. Meowscarada has 140 HP, so it's at 120 when it evolves. I do need to get a support 1 turn in it for them not to heal if they have Rare Candy. Okay, they didn't Erica, but they've used both researches. How many researches? And there's a Pokeball. I have used 3 supports, and I have 8 in the deck, so there's 5 left. So I have a 50-50 shot of pulling a support this next turn. Okay. If they don't evolve, it's good for me. Okay. Do you have the Rare Candy? Nope. Alright, I have a 50-50 shot of winning this one. 50-50. And that's what I needed. Alright. They're waiting to the return? Okay, then I'm just going to I'm going to play out the motions a little bit. And then I'm going to attack because they're not here. Huge. Alright, that was still not like a guaranteed victory for me. I could have still lost that. But Silvally's not that bad. Silvally's pretty good. And the art is really nice. Honestly, they were literally shooting themselves in the foot for going for both our skull fossils in the back. Because I didn't have Rare Candy or anything to evolve into him. So they obviously didn't know that. I do have a lot of ways to evolve into Rampardos. So I understand. I think in their mind, I think that's the right play. I do think that's the right play. Okay. Scumbag. So we're playing against a Giratina, Darkrai, Nihilego, Poison Barb deck. With a Dark Energy. If we see Dark Energy, then that's almost guaranteed what they're playing. And they spent money on the game. We're going second, though. Dark Energy, Darkrais. This is looking familiar. Throw out a Darkrai EX. If they throw out a Giratina EX in the front, though, that is good for us. Because in Darkrai Giratina, you really don't want to have. It's what you're finding right now? Yeah, a lot of people are running it right now. It's a very good deck. I still think the Oh, okay, it's just normal poison deck. That's fine. But I still think that the other version is not that bad either, so. Alright. I have a decent hand. I have Skull Fossil and Research, so I can't complain. But it all depends on what I draw from Research and Skull, and for our start of turn. Coughings and Whoopers. Interesting. With a Rocky Helmet. Okay. There's Rampardos. What can I draw with this? Silvally, Skull. Well, this hand is now really good. I don't think they evolve. So I think they attack. So I'm not going to attack and hurt myself. I don't need to. I could have used Sabrina, but I don't feel like I need to right now. Let's see, what do they do? I think their best play on their end is probably just a Poison Jab and hope I don't have Silvally. They use Sabrina. That's fine. That's completely fine. They evolve into Weezing. They're just going to poison jab that. It's fine by me. So now my Skull Fossil's poisoned. But here's a nifty little trick with fossils. Is that you can do this. And you don't lose anything. Other than the card, obviously. But I don't have 2 rare candies, 2 Craniodoses, or anything like that. Now, I am going to... Do I use Gladion here? I think I do. Just to also stop it from being a brick later on. And it's a type null, which is great. So I can start setting that up next turn. Brave buddies. And I have Sabrina, because they definitely bring Weezing in next. And then I can knock out the Coughing in the back. And then that Weezing has nowhere to go. Because there's Koga, but they bring Weezing in. Yeah. Do they have any other basics they can throw down on the bench? If they throw down another Wooper... Okay, that's annoying. Just a little bit. Only a little bit annoying. Not super annoying. Silvally can't one-shot. Can't one-shot them. Okay, there's Gladion. I think what I do here is I retreat into this type null to heal my poison. And I do this. And do I Gladion this turn? Yes, because I do want to get a rare candy soon. So let me pull that Silvally. But then I just do a normal attack here. It doesn't matter. As long as I can do 10 damage, I can knock him out next turn. Otherwise, he swaps into his other Weezing if he Koga's here or something. Let's see. This deck was kind of hard to deal with without getting Silvally. I have not gotten a game where I don't get Silvally. I have got every single game I've played, I get Silvally because there's so much. There's 2 Professors Research. There's 2 Gladions, and I think it's relatively consistent, but it can brick when it comes to getting Rampardos. That's the only thing that I can agree with. Oh, that's also fine. The same thing basically gets accomplished. 3 games in a row, I don't get Silvally. That's kind of insane luck. I apologize for you not getting that. Okay. Silvally lives. Iono is fine. Oh, that sucks. I have to use Iono to knock him out. That's why I was possibly saving my Gladion. That's fine. Okay. Bring out Silvally. I use Iono. Because I can't use Sabrina, because then he lives. Let's see here. Still 1, though. It's all good. Oh, hell yeah. I'm glad you got it. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Okay. So there goes another Weezing. So he's got just... I'm assuming he's got another Wooper set somewhere in there. He can't use Koga right now because there's no basics on the bench. The only other basics I could think that he could have are Wooper, because that's all we've seen. So, yeah, Tackle. That's fine. Luckily, we can play around Poison, because Silvally has a retreat cost of 1. Oh, that's so good. If I draw Rare Candy, then there's no way. Yeah, I just win. Cool. Alright, we Rare Candy to get Rampardos. Put an energy on Rampardos, and we retreat Silvally. And Head Smash one-shots Weezing with 150 damage, including the weakness. Boom! Gone. And there we go. Didn't lose a single point. Nice. You went first 5 times in a row. Yeah, this deck doesn't like to go first. But there are ways you could still be fine. You can, if you go first, then you kind of just go for the Rampardos build, where it's like, oh, then I just bring in Rampardos next. But then people could think that's what you're doing or something like that, and then, I don't know. I think this deck is great. I love it, especially my 2 full art Silvallis, which I love that I pulled because this deck has been really, really good to me. Okay. Let's do 1, maybe 2 more rounds. If I lose this round, then it's the last one of the day. But if I win, then we do one more. Aragon. We're going against Aragon. The dragon? No, it's actually spelled differently because it's spelled E-R-A-G-O-N. Okay. Let's see. We're going first. That's fine. Who are we going up against? A dark. Okay. I'm not upset with this hand. This hand's not bad. Nihilego. I assumed. Rampardos. Yep. Do I Gladion here? No, it's my only support. I can't. I have 8 others, though. If I Gladion here, it's... I think I have to, because it thins my deck out. Which I need. Okay. Unfortunate, but it's what I think I need to do. So now I'm assuming Darkrai comes out. Pokeball. So, yes. Yes to Darkrai. Maybe Giratina. Yeah, that works too. Put an energy on the Nihilego. And get a Psychic Energy for Giratina. Yeah. Okay. Skull Fossil. I am not super upset with that. I don't need a support, as long as he doesn't heal. I don't need a support to knock out Nihilego, and I'll get rid of the poison when I evolve. You ever just put an energy on the wrong one and throw the game? I have done that, yes. I have done that before. Quite a few times. I think, though, they're just going to go for another Dark Energy on Nihilego. Sabrina. Oh, they're going to knock out my Skull Fossil. Oh. Okay. Oh, well, now I need to draw support. I have 7 supports out of 12. It's a pretty high chance that I can knock out Nihilego next turn. But they are playing to their outs. Okay. Hope. Give me a support that I can use. Not Sabrina. That's super upsetting. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have evolved. I should have just taken it because now I'm going to be poisoned. That's a throw, dude. That's a throw. If he pulls out Darkrai, that's fine. I'm okay with that. I still one-shot Nihilego. That heal meant nothing. They definitely go for the attack. Yeah. Okay. I could just draw. Just give me another. Give me one more turn. Research. That's what I needed last turn. But I have to research this turn so I can get another Skull Fossil up. Type Null, Skull Fossil. Honestly, huge. Absolutely huge. Okay. And then we definitely knock him out there. Doesn't matter, though, because I baited them into thinking I didn't have Rare Candy. Let's go, person. Nice. So now they need 2 turns here. Okay. But next turn, I just bring in Rampardos. They have... I'm assuming what they're going to do is... There's another Giratina EX. Fine by me. But they definitely put an energy onto the Giratina in the front, right? Yeah. Cool. They didn't put a dark energy down, even though I didn't think it matters. We are going to Rare Candy. Into Rampardos. Put an energy on Rampardos. And then swap out here. We're going to keep the Silvally in hand in case we need it. We need Type Null to go there and to get rid of a poison. So we'll draw 2. Sabrina and Mars. This will be... I'd put 2 energy on Rampardos in case I need to swap it out. But now, if they swap into this other Giratina, I can Sabrina. That sucks a little. Because we get 2 cards. Iono, Cape. Okay. I still think... Yeah, they definitely swap out. But they're 1 Psychic Energy down. Really? Interesting. If I draw red, I win. Gladion. Well, I get my Silvally back. Fantastic. Head smash. Now they both are in range to knocking themselves out if they attack. And I don't have any EXs out. Yeah, they just concede. Easy. They didn't see a single Darkrai that game, it seemed like. Which is great for me. Don't like dealing with Darkrai. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and do one more match for the day. One more match. And we'll call it a night. Alright, let's see. In no matter what, if we lose, if we win, we're positive for the day, so I'm happy. This guy made it to Master Ball last time. So I have to make sure I got my big brains on. What's my highest win streak? I think it was like 11 the first season. I think it was 11. But it didn't matter because I was an Ultra Ball. Okay. Going first again. We have gotten all of our basics. That is not a good hand. Poipole. Okay. What do I draw? Research. I have to research. If I get one rare candy, that's really good. If I get Silvally, okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. We throw both Skull Fossils down. We have rare candy and Rampardos. We need Silvally, though, for the one-cost retreat. Let's see. Poipole. They're not throwing down... Okay, I was about to say, they're not throwing down anyone else? Okay. No damage here is good for us. Okay. If they evolve, they knock out Type Null. Because they'll also do 40 damage with Naganadel. That's crazy. That's crazy. Boom. You thought you only had to deal with one Rampardos? How about two Rampardos? Boom, baby. Okay, well that's crazy. I'm still going to put some damage onto Poipole. That's insane. Wow. The first game I haven't gotten Silvally before I got a Rampardos out is... This is amazing. What do you do against two nukes on the bench? Exactly. Okay, they have a Poison Barb. That's fine. Okay, yeah, so they knock out... Yeah, I have two Rampardoses. I have Rampardos Psy, and I'm Poison. That knocks out because of that, which is great for me, because Rampardos comes online. I think their best play was probably to actually not attack, but I don't even know. I don't even know. Alright. Mars. I'm just going to save my supports for when I really need it. Head Smash. Amazing. Okay. We're poisoned. We get dealt 50 to ourselves, and we'll get dealt 30, 70 more damage, but we'll live and knock out Nihilego next turn. And even if we didn't, we have another Rampardos in the back. Okay. You have anyone else that you could put on your bench? Anybody? Guzzlord is... What is Guzzlord weak to? Oh. So that does a little bit more damage. I still live, though. Grass? He's weak to grass? Okay, well, we won this round. Okay. Yeah, they just concede. Wow, what a quick game. But one of the best... Some of the best luck I've ever pulled. That's insane that I was able to pull Type Null, Rampardos, Skull Fossil, Rare Candy. It was a crazy hand. That was a really funny hand. And a great way to end the stream. Oh my god. I'm sorry. But I'm sorry to this person. They had to deal with that. Wow. But you know what? We had fun. I'm going to go ahead and put this deck out. Because if you run this exact set of cards right here, then you can also get that luck. But yeah, I think this deck is really good. The only thing that kind of sucks is that Giant Cape is only useful a little bit. But when it's useful, it's very useful for like Solgaleo, for living things a little bit better. like living Fire Fang from Incineroar sometimes with the extra burn damage. After a Litten attack with Silvally, it's exactly what you need. But yeah, I think this deck, I would give it a solid like 8, maybe 8.5 out of 10. I love it. I have a lot of fun with it, so I highly recommend it. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the stream. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Hope you guys enjoyed this content. I'm gonna be playing some more Pokemon Pocket in the future. I'm also gonna be playing some auto chess. I'm having a lot of fun with that. And it's becoming a little bit more people are talking about it, more people enjoy it. So I'm happy to play that because I'm having a lot of fun with it. I know not everyone on the channel enjoys it, but it's something I find fun, and that's what's important to me, is I do videos that I enjoy. We're also doing speedruns again. We're getting a whole bunch of world records, doing a bunch of these different kinds of speedruns, so I'll be posting those every so often. I think in the past like 5 days I got like 4 or 5 world records on Pokebroke. So if you haven't checked them out, make sure you go check them out. But other than that, thank you guys all so much for being here, and I will see you guys in the next one.